1,000-pound sisters season the 9th of May never happen, and it's time to talk about the main reasons why the series could get the axe, some of which are very dramatic and interesting. In past seasons, the series tracked the journeys of Tammy and Amy Slaton, who both needed to lose weight. Both sisters were morbidly obese. Together, they weighed 1,000 pounds. In order to access bariatric surgery, they had to lose enough weight to qualify for surgical procedures. Amy did so before Tammy. Tammy had a harder time getting motivated to lose weight. She partied with friends and had unstable relationships with feeder boyfriends, including her now ex Jerry Sykes. Tammy often lashed out at the people who loved her the most, including her own sister Amy. Her sibling found the drive to lose weight because she hoped to become a mom. Fortunately, she got her surgery in 2019 and welcomed 2 sons. Tammy moved at a slower pace, getting her operation in 2022. Tammy's TikTok is a vibrant place where she shares her innermost feelings with fans. Quite often, Tammy doesn't hold back. So, when a fan, Francis Chartrand199, commented on the post shown above, it seemed like Tammy might have a lot to say. However, she only liked the post below. Tammy Slaton, are they really going to cancel the show? I hope it's not true. I'll never watch TLC again because you guys are the only reason I get on there. By liking the post, Tammy seemed to be hinting that the rumors about the show's demise were true. In a sense, she was adding fuel to the fire. For that reason, it's safe to say that the series' future is up in the air. The show's been running since January 1st, 2020. It's a series that fans are used to watching, but everyone's changed so much. It's the evolution of the cast members that makes it fascinating. However, that may also be what brings the series down. As Tammy gets thinner and more independent, she is showing a stronger sense of self. Meanwhile, Amy's hit turbulence in her life. Tammy's gotten some harsh criticism online, and one cruel fan compared her to a Family Guy character, Peter Griffin. Even her nickname, Queen Tammy, has been mocked, although it could be argued that Tammy's true reality TV royalty. In a now-deleted TikTok post, Tammy was extremely upset due to the Family Guy diss. She exploded, telling fans to F***CK off. Tammy's feelings are valid. She's tired of being criticized after doing so much work to try and meet people's expectations. Tammy looks beautiful even if she doesn't resemble a Barbie fresh out of the box. She has her own kind of beauty, but some people can't see it. Those who aren't open-minded about women may find the newfound fashion plate Tammy lacking, but that doesn't mean that she isn't attractive. They are projecting their own issues onto her. Online, if she wants to, she can control what she sees. She can stop comments. However, when she appears on the show, it inevitably sparks an array of hate that's spread far and wide. That could be a reason why she will eventually choose to leave the series. If she does, it might be cancelled. Amy's had some problems lately, but showed off her son Glenn Halterman online as seen above via Instagram. After a trip to a local drive-through safari park went dangerously awry. Amy was with her now fiancé Brian Scott Levorn, with whom she's currently planning a wedding. At that location, Amy was bitten by a camel. She was injured, but that pain and suffering wasn't the worst of it, as she was destined to get arrested on drugs charges. This issue put her custody arrangement at risk. She had to follow the court's rules in order to retain custody of her children. This may have frightened her. In time, she may decide that putting her kids on the show isn't a smart move. If so, it might lead to the series cancellation. Tammy worked hard to get where she is now. See her journey to bariatric surgery in the post shown above. After that surgical procedure, she began to slim down drastically. All told, she lost 500 pounds. Her current weight as of early July 2025 is 238 pounds. For her, that's very slim. She looks like a whole new woman. Tammy looks gorgeous. Now that she's hit this style, she may feel like her journey on the show, so much of which was centered on weight loss, is over. If so, she may move on to new opportunities. Even a spin-off could be an option for her, something that doesn't offer the family members she feuds with as much screen time. In fact, in theory, her show wouldn't need to feature them at all. Tammy's a big star and she can make her own choices. The network would probably bend over backwards for her. Tammy is looking good and seems to be feeling great after losing 15 pounds. She used to be very self-conscious about her excess skin, as it was commented on a lot. In the past, Tammy's cried because people picked on her, talking about the loose skin under her chin and her missing tooth. That kind of shade from fans was a bit irresponsible, as Tammy has talked about being depressed in the past. She's had very dark thoughts. When people pour salt in her psychic wounds, it stings and it could even be dangerous. Luckily, Tammy seems to be thriving despite some truly terrible remarks from fans. However, she's showing the world that change is possible. While there's more to a woman than how they look, a lot more, Tammy is clearly reveling in her tightened skin. Her mobility problems aren't as extreme as seen in the post above, where she's dancing. Tammy has tangled with family members. In particular, her issues with Amanda Halterman have become intense, a real thorn in Tammy's side. In fact, Amanda once told Tammy to get out of her house. The two women don't mix well, and tension with Amanda and other family members has left Tammy increasingly frustrated. Tammy has also had issues with Chris Combs' wife, Brittany Combs, which could possibly threaten the series' future. In 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 7, Brittany wasn't exactly Tammy's favorite person. The two disliked one another, with Tammy wanting to avoid the other woman. Yes, Tammy created tension by constantly living with relatives or planning to live next door. She probably should take some responsibility for that. However, her family members are rambunctious people who give as good as they get. With all of these stresses in mind, it's quite possible that the rumors about the cancellation of 1,000 Pound Sisters could be true. If so, the show's end will truly be the end of an era. Without the series on the air, 1,000 Pound Sisters fans will need to keep tabs on the famous sisters via social media. It won't be the same, but maybe it's the best that they'll be able to do.